Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along to another episode of The Young Farmer. My name is Andy, and today we're going to do a little bit of work on our land behind me here. Land that did have the spring barley in. It's not going to be ploughed over per se. We have, if you can just see there behind the shed, we've still got the JCB Fastrac is here with the Amazon drill. But what we're going to do, we have this strip down the middle here, which we're going to plough out. Now this is our public footpath. There is one that runs right through this field, so we have to maintain it. But what we need to do is we're going to plough it out and we're going to drill it into grass, just so we can have a clear definition of where the footpath is going to be. So before we do that, we're just going to plough it all over. Shut this gate first, though. Yeah, we'll plough that over, then we'll drill the grass into it. I'm going to borrow a small little conventional drill. I think it's like 2.5 meters wide. Not this one. This is significantly bigger. But what we will be doing is drilling this half of the field with that direct drill without ploughing it over, just to see how it works. But yeah, today we're not going to be doing that. Today, like I say, we're going to just get this all ploughed over here. It's going to take about 5 minutes. Probably need 2 passes. But yeah, we'll get it done and it'll make it look a bit smarter. And yeah, just look after the walkers and the ramblers, really. Let's get back here now. What I need to do to make sure we go straight is we're going to bring in our GPS, so we're going to get myself all configured. Okay, so we're good to go. What we are going to do as well, I think we will start by just rolling over the plough. Let's see if we can get a little bit further back without hitting my own gate post there. Oh, that's perfect. And away we go. So yeah, like I say there, this is not going to take too long to do. We're just going to go, you can see where the path is here. This is different stubble. This is a year-old stubble now, wheat stubble as opposed to spring barley stubble we have here. Yeah, it's coming through nicely. The fast track is going away by the end of today, so ideally that's why we're going to see if we can just zip through and get this half of the field done first. If we can, then that'd be great, because then we can we'll put a bit of a comparison side-by-side check just to see how it goes. And yeah, that'll be nice and interesting to see how it does work. But I think maybe 1 pass with the plough there might be sufficient, actually, so that'll be good to go. It's nice to get back into the class. Once we get this ploughing and this done, we're going to put the hedge cutter back onto it, because we need to go out there and do some more roadside. But yeah, we've got a busy day today. We might end up doing the roadsides tomorrow, because we need to drill this field up before we lose the fast track, and then the decision will be made. But yeah, lots to do. Okay. Time to open this back up. It was a short but sweet session with the plough. Kind of goes back to what I was talking about with the plough. If we did get a new machine, the class could even pull a bigger plough, if I'm honest. It could probably manage a 5-4. Whatever tractor we go for could definitely manage more than 4. So yeah, it might be something that we have to think about doing soon. It's a nice plough there, but yeah, it's a little bit too small from time to time. Okay, so we're going to take this off here. We'll run over. We've got to take a little bit of a drive to go and get the new drill, but we'll do that, and then we'll come back to you when we're bringing it home. Okay, folks, some of you may remember where we are. This is actually the farm we came to buy our mower off. That's the second mower. So this is the area where we bought our current mower from. We've got this lovely small little cord drill in the back here, which is only about 2.5 meters wide, so it should be a little bit wider than the area we just ploughed. That being said, we're going to jump in. It should be great for us. It'll just give us a nice grass strip. So we can kind of tell where the footpath's going to be. It's just going to be left in permanent grass, so we don't need to worry about it moving down the line at all. But what it will allow us to do there is get ourselves completely kind of set up for the long term, and give the ramblers somewhere nice to walk on, I suppose. But yeah, we're going to take this back to the yard. It's quiet around here today. Very quiet. Yeah, we've got lots to do at the moment. It poured down with rain last night, which has really hindered us for a bit. That's why we're trying to do a few other jobs other than drilling, because it's still a bit sticky. We might, I'm hoping that we can get the drilling done back home, but there's a strong chance that it might just stay too wet. So we'll have to wait and see. The low loader is coming about 10 AM tomorrow morning to pick up the fast track and the drill. So if it's not ready, if we can't get it done by then, we can't get it done. As simple as that, really. We'll have to find another way. But these things happen. You know, it is farming. That's what the weather will do to you from time to time. So we always have to try and make the most of it, really, where we can. Busy road there this morning. So I hope you're all doing very well. I hope whatever I find you doing, you're getting through it successfully. Do let me know how, if you've managed to get all the harvest in. By now we are in autumn. I hope you have. I hope you've managed to fit it all in there. And if you're in the region, let me know what you're working on as well. I'd love to hear. Slow it all down. There's that car stopping there. So as you can see, as we come through the village here, there's a lot of grass on the verges here that needs to be trimmed and knocked back a little bit. So we need to come in and do that soon. And we'll get everything looking a little bit tidier. So we'll probably, once we finish here, we'll take the drill back and we'll put the hedge cutter on. So if we can't use it straight away, at least we can use it at some point. Maybe tomorrow. If the weather stays good for us today, we'll use it tomorrow. And that is, of course, part of our contract that we recently, well, we won about 3 months ago. We've been out and mowed everything down twice thus far, and it's probably going to want one more hit, just to kind of knock it back before the winter comes and the grass isn't going to grow very much then anyway. I'm going to swing into here. That's lovely. Now I have some bags of seed in the shed still, so we'll just throw a couple of those in. That should keep us going. Somewhere. There we go. I think just one of these should be good enough for what we need, actually. Yeah, for one pass, I think that'll do it. We don't need a lot of seed in here at all. We'll just cruise on through. We'll probably use the same GPS path that we used with the plough. Shouldn't be an issue. Got a lot of machinery in here I need to move out of the way before we think of ploughing. That is something that I need to find a place for, really. My yard's getting a little bit small. Who would have ever thought that would happen? I am toying with the idea of trying to get like a construction contractor out here and have a chat with them about a few things. This little bit of land here, as you can see, we've already got a bit of flat land here. This little bit here intrigues me. I wonder if we could use that in any way. I don't know how we'd use it or what we'd do to use that properly, but it's something that might work. But yeah, you know, we'll see about that. Let's see what we can do. For now, though, this whole field is a bit of a parking lot. This area. But yeah, I think we're all set up to go here. We've got everything connected on the old drill. It's amazing to think that once upon a time this was a big drill. It's really kind of shows you the sign of the times these days. But we'll get ourselves all set up here and we'll get this drilled out nice and quickly. Alright then the big grass seed is away. We're putting one strip through here, as I mentioned there. This is just kind of a standard ryegrass, really. We're not looking to get anything off it. It's just here to act as like a demarcation more than anything else, which it will do. One pass will be more than enough, and then we can look to get ourselves going. It is drying out a little bit. We have had the sun. There's a nice cool breeze going, hence the reason the door's open today. It's a very nice, crisp autumnal day, which is beautiful. So we'll, we're going to just crack on a little bit longer, see how this goes. But overall, it's quite promising, I would say. Looking very good. Give it another hour or so, and we should be in a position where we can, well, at least try the drill. It'll be good to try the drill in somewhat testing conditions, I think. Work well for me, at least. We'll turn you around here. And there we are. Footpath strip is drilled, which is great to have done. So with that one done, we can, yeah, we will probably just take this straight back now. Actually, we don't want to hold on to it longer than we need to. So I will run this back. We're going to empty the seed out first. We'll run this back though, and then we'll come back to you and just assess what we're going to be doing for the rest of the day here. Alright then folks, welcome back. We're back. We have put on the hedge cutter. That's probably going to be for tomorrow. And now we're just going to come out. We're going to shut the doors here. And we're going to go and try at least dabble with the drill on this little bit of land here. See how we get on. So that should be good. Sounds like there's a tractor working somewhere. There is a tractor working there. Looks like Gary's in there to plough over the land that we worked over yesterday. I think what we'll do, we don't need my yard gates open. Get those shut. And now that we're in the field, at least we'll get a start on this hillside if nothing else for now. The last of the use with the Fastrac. Perfect. So we'll just let this warm up for a little bit there. We are going to be planting some winter barley into here. We had spring barley last time, we're going to do winter barley, then obviously grape after that, which is going to be great. So we'll just move ourselves forward here, get ourselves set up on this far side, and then we can get this all drilled out nice and quickly. This drill is very nice. I'm very interested to see what we can do about this. The speed in which we can operate with this drill is frankly remarkable. It really, really is. It really helps with like my output's going to significantly increase here. And let's get my marker down. So what we need to do, we need to also bring us. Alright, so we have our monitor set up for the drill, and we're away. We are going to follow this, follow the curve of the field at this end, just to start with, at least for the first headland, and then we'll square it all up after that. Or for the first tram line, sorry, because that will be the headland past tram line. So we'll square it up, and then once we get that first one done like we did there, we'll then we'll change track really. I will be looking to get GPS fitted to whatever tractor I procure. I think that is absolutely essential. We will be using it. It's a huge part of what we do. It's a huge part of the service we try and offer as well. So it's be massively important that we can get that installed onto the Fastrac or the case, as it's looking like those are the two viable options these days. But we'll have to wait and see. Where is he? Oh, he's working away there. Nice. There we go. Coming over the old tram lines, and it's not actually feeling that heavy, to be honest. The drill doesn't seem to be slowing up at all. Seems to be doing a great job. We should be putting our tram lines in behind us now on the third pass here for a 24-meter sprayer, and we're good to go. And what we'll do once we get this bit tied up here, like I say, we'll then kind of square things off just a shade, make it look that little bit better. Around the corner. Terrific, as my old man would say. Lovely. I'll be very interested to see how Gary gets on ploughing the rest of that field out, actually, see how much of a difference he feels it's made. Fastrac really didn't struggle with that at all yesterday. Actually, it was perfect. Absolutely perfect. A real positive in the check for the old for the Fastrac there. Go. As you can see, we really can make some great ground with this. I'm not even going at full speed here because that's still quite short rows, and what we're going to do this time is just square that off a little bit there. Hopefully that should do the job. And the Fastrac barely knows, like I say, barely knows the drill's on the back there. We're just in like kind of an economy mode here, really, just cruising along, taking it nice and easy. Four-wheel steer means that we can get nice and tight headlands going as well, which is great. Turn on a dime with like a small light bulb turn, really, as I always define them, and then straight back in. Tyres wise, I think I'd probably want two different choices of tyres. I'd probably want these flotations and a narrower regular kind of tyre, just something that I could use with ploughing a little bit better, so I can get in the furrow there. But yeah, these flotation tyres are ideal for any kind of groundwork like this, to be honest. Perfect. Okay, that all comes up there as well. That's lovely. Excellent stuff. So we'll keep cracking along here. We're making some decent-ish progress, I think. Like I say, coming up over the next few weeks, it's still a little bit busy. We've got a few tasks coming in. We got a grain trailer back the other day, actually. The farmers have finished with that, which is good. So everything is looking good here. The main thing we have to do is get into the office and figure out if we want to go ahead with, see if we can find a way. I'd love to get this drill as well. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that. I'd love to see, because I'd like to keep the current drill we have as well, the Amazon we currently have. I'd like to use them both, but we will see how that comes along. A lot of head scratching calculations to see if we can afford them, or see how we could afford them. But yeah, that's something we'll look at in a different time. And we will get this field finished there. We've only got probably about maybe 3 acres left to do until we get to the grass strip in the middle. And then that's it all done there. So it's not taking us too much time at all to get across this. It's nice to get our own crops in the ground actually before any more rain is scheduled. So hopefully we'll get this finished up. We'll get all the crops drilled, and then we'll move on to some more contract work, which will be excellent. So we'll keep you abreast of what's going on. In the next episode, we may well have a new tractor, or we'll certainly have had a decision on what we're going to do. So keep an eye out for that one, and we will see you then. So until then, thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. My name has been Andy. I am your young farmer, and until next time, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, but most importantly, happy farming.